All
So
right.
look, Amy. So I see this all the time. Athletes that they're grinding, they're getting in the gym, they're putting in the hours of training and wondering why they're not getting the strength, the speed that they thought that they were going to get. But it's the kitchen. It's the
Yep.
kitchen that's the missing link, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what our college-bound athletes need to be preparing for now versus waiting, waiting until they
Yep.
step foot on that college campus.
100%. So I spoke with somebody recently at a high school athlete leadership event. And he said, after he heard me speak, he said, nutrition is a separator. And I'm like, he goes, it can separate you from the rest of your team. And I was like, I am stealing that right there. Nutrition is a separator. Because what's interesting is that so few athletes at this young level going into college are doing nutrition. I mean, they're just not. And that there is such a huge opportunity to really set yourself apart from the crowd by using nutrition to help fuel your body, help it perform at the highest, most optimal level. And then ding, 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 helping it recover so that you're ready to go the next day. So I worked in college sports at TCU for 10 and a half years. And let me tell you about one of the biggest problems of freshmen. They get there, they lost their mom, their dad, and their kitchen. We're down to a mini fridge, a microwave, and they have to walk 10 to 15 minutes to find a cafeteria. And the biggest thing is the stress of, how do I do this? How do I make all of this fit? Because they have to go to class, they have to go to workouts, they have to go to lifting. You're going to have to go to study hall hours. You might have to see a tutor. You have to travel with your sport. All of these things, it's very overwhelming. And no pun intended, but when people are very stressed out, I have learned that they push nutrition off their plate because you get in trouble if you don't go to school. You get in trouble if you show up to your workout late or you miss your lift. No one's really getting mad at you for not eating a snack. Now, you may not feel as energized at practice, but there's no immediate penalty. Because there's no immediate penalty, that's what people get rid of first. So when I talk to athletes about going to college, you're getting recruited, this is where you're going. Just like you create a game plan for your sport, you need to create a game plan for your nutrition.
Mm.
So three biggest tips are: number one, create a fueling schedule. A fueling schedule is just what it sounds like. You need to look at your schedule. So start doing that while you're in high school, while you're at home, and have people that can help you. Start looking at, where do I go to class? Where do I have practice? Where do I have lifts? Where do I have extracurricular activities? Where do I have club sports or travel? And start building your nutrition around that. Sometimes in high school, this takes the place, but in college, hands down, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedules are different than Tuesday and Thursday. So you are not just managing one schedule, you're managing two. So getting a fueling plan down. When can you go to the dining hall, or at school right now, when can you eat at the cafeteria? How are you going to pack snacks? Thing number two, learn to shape a performance plate. There's a few key ingredients that you should have on your plate. Number one, carbohydrates. So think any form of grain like oatmeal and cereal, rice, pasta, all of those different types of foods. That's going to be what gives your body energy. Number two, protein. Think beef, chicken, fish, eggs, dairy foods. Those are going to be what really help you build and repair lean muscle mass. Number three on that plate, we want color. Fruits and vegetables. That's going to be what helps your body recover, keeps your immune system strong. The more colors you can get on there, the better. And then, of course, we want some fluid in there as well. So shaping that performance plate for an athlete, carb, protein, color, as many times as you can is going to be what helps your body optimize energy. And then the third tip is hydration. We know that just a 2% level of dehydration in the body equates to about a 10% decrease in performance. So you show up semi dehydrated, you are starting at 90%. So as an athlete, carrying that water bottle with you, carrying beverages with you throughout the day is going to be essential. So creating the fueling schedule, number one, knowing when you're going to eat and how you're going to find food. Number two, shaping that performance plate, carb, protein, color. Number three, hydration. Where do I have the backpack that has the little water bottles in it? Where can I stop? Where can I have a snack? Where can I hydrate? Those are going to be the key things. And then I always tell athletes, you have every opportunity in the world to have things ding at you, vibrate at you, and make alerts like pop up at you. So get that fuel schedule on your phone so that your watch something's vibrating, beeping, or dinging at you till you make it a habit. And those would be my three top tips for going to school, because those are the things that I see athletes do fall apart with. So if you start it now when you're at home and you have a kitchen in your house and a parent or a grandparent that's helping you, fantastic. Make the habits now so that they're transferable when you get to college and you're adapting versus starting from scratch.
That's it right there. I mean, so because see, we talk a lot about the mental mindset here with
Yep.
27 Sports, and you can't outwork a bad mindset, and you definitely can't outwork bad nutrition.
No.
It's just impossible. It's not going to happen. So, parents and athletes listening, this is where the game changes for you,
Yep.
right? By taking action, with your
Hmm.
nutrition
Yep.
game plan. So definitely jump into that. Amy, this is awesome. Love the tips. Listeners, I hope you were writing this down or you were recording this or you need to re-listen to it.
Yeah, there you go.
But those are great tips to move forward with because
Mhm.
why wait? There's a
Exactly.
lot of things in our life
Start
we can
now.
say why wait
Yeah.
to, and this is
Yeah.
definitely one of them.
Definitely.
Yep. Yep.
Definitely. I had a coach and he used to say there's a lot of things in sports you cannot control. You cannot control, weather and what an opponent is doing, this, that, and the other, but you can control what you eat and you can control what you drink. Why wouldn't you control the controllables?
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Could not have
Hmm.
said it better myself. So look,
Yeah,
college ready athletes don't just show up, you
that's
know,
right.
they prepare.
Yep.
That includes the weight room, the classroom, and yes, the kitchen. We've spoken a lot about the kitchen today.
Yeah.
It is a vital part of your success as an athlete.
Hmm.
So big thanks to Amy Goodson for being here today and breaking it down for us in a way that every athlete and every parent can understand, right? And
Yeah.
look, if you're listening, if you're a parent or athlete, or you know of someone that has a desire to play at the next level, have them get on the College Prospect Report at
Mhm.
collegeprospectreport.com and we can get them evaluated to see if we can help them. And if we can, we have partnered with Amy Goodson to help us on the nutritional side of things with our college nutritional prep program. And we'd love to introduce that to you. So your body is your vehicle, for your dream to ever take flight, right? Nutrition is key. Don't leave it out. Don't leave it out and
Has
don't
to be.
don't wait. Start now. Start now. So lock in, train smart, eat with intention, and let's go. So Amy,
Yeah.
thank you for jumping on and sketching out some time to be on the podcast today.
Yeah. And can I add in for
Oh,
anyone who
absolutely.
like wants sports nutrition counseling? It's funny. You just said your body's a vehicle. And I always say gas to your car is the same as food to your body. It's what makes it go. The better you do at fueling consistently and putting the highest quality gas in your car, the better it's going to run, right? Same
Ah,
thing with your body. So, when you think about that for people that want individual sports nutrition counseling, they're like, hey, I need help. I need a plan. I don't know what's right. I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to lean out. I'm trying to jump higher, run faster. I have 11 sports dietitians that know how to help you do that. So, you can actually just text the word insurance to 878 877 6787. So, I'll say it again, insurance to 878 877 6787. And we will send you the link to our insurance verification form. It's free. You just fill it out. Our team verifies your insurance coverage for nutrition counseling services, sends you a text and an email within 2 business days with your coverage and a link to book. This is the first step to really helping your athlete understand how do we do this and how do we personalize nutrition, because it does take a personal plan, I think, to go to the next level. You can't just do what everyone else is doing. You got to make yourself set apart, and you can do that by really dialing in on your nutrition, just like you dial in on your game, your mindset. That's ultimately going to be like the energy source to do all of those things. So we'd love to help you and get you going on a personalized performance nutrition plan.
This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think our listeners are getting some golden tips here today when it comes to nutrition. But doing things when no one's looking, when no one's grading you, that's how you start to climb that ladder and be seen. So look, that's another episode of the Scholarship Hustle. Share this with an athlete, share this with a parent that needs to hear this. And subscribe now and join us every week for more insight, strategy, and exposure. Thank you again, Amy, for joining the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Fuel up, everyone. Fuel up.